welcome to episode 31. Good job, Ted.
30 episodes down.
30 episodes on. We did that last time also. Not yesterday.
Whatever.
I wish it was yesterday. We are recording a little
Richard's
late.
complaints never stop.
We're recording a little late because we were traveling to Bangalore.
We're traveling and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and video listeners, of course, there are some special treats for you guys. There's a whole segment where Natasha is singing, beautiful, I ruin it. And then there's another segment where Natasha just takes my phone, instead of moving it, she just drops it straight. So there is that as well. But
stay tuned till the end of the episode.
It's gonna be right at the start. I have a vision for it.
Babe, then it doesn't make sense, no?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Cool. Stay till the end. Very smart. It also will allow for attribution till the very end. Great job, Tashu.
What if people just skip ahead? Are you guys skipping ahead?
No one's skipping ahead. In fact, video listeners are, video watchers actually listen to less of the episode, watch less of the episode than audio. And we don't like that. Audio is doing so well. So please.
I love me some audio. Now that I'm a podcast editor
So
and producer.
Okay.
Let's go now.
I don't know what's happening with Natasha's voice today. She's very into like doing modulations today. So there is that.
I am a singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter, yes, that is true.
Okay. Let's talk about our trippies.
Let's talk about our trippies.
Okay.
Wait, actually, before that, you want to talk about your day? Because you've like gone to the office. She found some. You can't do that. You can't just like block my voice like that.
Okay, I'll tell
She found some fans. And they're in love with Natasha, and Natasha has feelings about it.
It's so mean. This really lovely girl came up to me when I was leaving office.
Why have you gone down in volume completely? Huh? What happened? Why are you scared?
And she was like, "Are you Natasha?" And I was like, "Am I?"
Are you? You went into like existential crisis. Huh?
I mean, yeah, I was like, yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, I love your content. I follow Archit." I was like, "Okay, great. Lovely."
Yeah, we're very bad at processing.
I'm a lot better at processing his fame.
Sure.
I can't process my own. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's really strange. So the way that so when someone approaches me and they understand and they've like realized who I am, Natasha's the first person to be like, "Oh, that girl clocked it."
Yeah.
And then
Because you see people going.
Yeah. And
For listeners,
Yeah.
audio listeners, I just did the
Ekta Kapoor.
Hindi soap opera
Yeah.
head bob.
Not the mob, yeah, when you get slapped and you go
Yeah.
yeah, that one. So I can't register, and also I don't know how to process it. Because again, from childhood, not been a popular child, so very strange. Whereas Natasha, on the other hand, widely popular as a child, and
Still
quote
popular.
Natasha now. I was like, why is fame so bothersome to you? Because you've been popular. You were always popular as a child. And she's like, "Honey, I'm still popular." I was like, that proves my point. Like, you should be very like open and conversational about this. But yeah, we're not very good at this. It's also because like I don't know what to say. Like I'm always the person who asks name, what do you do? But like that's
you
all.
learned the asking name part
Yeah,
initially.
that is
and
true.
I'll tell you what I can't deal with is just that because I'm a part of you and the work that you do and like how close we are, considering we're in a relationship, I don't look at you as famous.
Yeah.
Or like as a celebrity.
Nowadays, all my friends or my family, no one. Yeah.
And then when people come up to you,
Yeah.
I'm just like, but he's not like Shah Rukh Khan, like what's up? That's my thing.
This is how I keep humble, guys.
I'm always humble.
Okay. It's a running joke that Natasha's not humble, but that's okay.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a sweet meeting, I guess. And I was with a colleague who was like, "Oh, celebrity!" And it's been fun. It's again, it's a joke now within my team because like somebody told them that I was Archit's partner. I don't know who. Oh, somebody from my team only. And then like they were all like, "Oh, we've heard you're famous." I'm like, "I'm not famous. Just stop." So like it's just really funny to me.
Yeah. And like fame is very vapid, so like I'm always just like, no, this is nothing, this will go away, and that's totally fine. I think at the end, the core of all of this is that we just love
Yeah, it's
love
not
doing what we do.
yeah,
And
it's not fame really.
yeah.
But having said that, we had a lovely trip in BLR.
Yeah, Bangalore.
And your fame got us places.
Yeah, some places very small, but yes. Why don't you talk about the trip? So basically, I'll set context. Let me set context. Let me set context.
Fine, hurry up, TikTok.
Yeah, don't have too much time. She has a call. She's actually a really busy girl nowadays. She has like these work calls all the time. Basically, we went for a friend's wedding, and that wedding was Saturday and Sunday. But then we were like, hey, we don't like going to a city for just one thing. Why don't we like really kill ourselves and go for 4 days and then do other things? And Natasha's actually lived in Bangalore for 3 years. She studied at Christ. So if you're a Christite, you probably don't know her because there are 16,000 of you every year.
Christites.
All right. Gross. Any university, college deemed to be university that has a uniform should not be called a university.
It's not a
It's
uniform,
a school.
It's a dress
Oh,
code.
whatever. Like college is supposed to be like
Okay, all law schools in
law
India
school is a
have-
trade school. It's a vocation school. It's like going to a chef school. Of course, your culinary school, chef school. Culinary school will also have a uniform or a dress code. I guess.
If you were a Christite like me, you wouldn't be saying this nonsense.
Yeah, thank God for that. So we went there, and then we were like, okay, there's an IKEA there, so we'll go there as well, and we'll do some
Okay,
shopping.
but I just
and-
stop. I told you enough. We went for a wedding. That was all people needed to hear. Now I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So we woke up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, we're starting from the start. Yeah. How many bowel movements did we have between that and our flight? Why don't you talk about that as well?
No comment.
Okay.
So we woke
No
up.
comments first. No bowel movement.
I was really sick. Got to the airport, and then Archit had gotten us business class. I'm only gonna call it
Business
that.
class.
Business class ticket.
Because of no clout, by the way. Just a credit
fine,
card that I
because the
use
credit
like
card
crazy.
uses, for those who want to know, it's an Axis Bank credit card and it gives you a free business class ticket every 3 months.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got that. Then we Then we went to the lounge. It was really lame. I'm pretty sure somebody noticed us because they were staring and giving us the Ekta Kapoor thing.
the Tourette's.
Let's not make fun of that.
Oh God. Oh, I would be cancelled, but like 100 people watch this, so it's okay.
Okay. That was a terrible joke. I'm not laughing at your joke. I'm just laughing at us right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we went to the lounge. It was whatever. Then we
Awful lounge. Whatever was shit.
The chicken sausages were gonna.
I'm not. But like, come on, it's a fucking
They
lounge.
gave you Diet Coke also. I don't know why you can't.
Whoa.
हो गया.
आगे चलना. हाँ.
Such high standards these syllables have. Then we went on to the plane and I sat in business class. It's not my first time. I don't know why I make such a big deal out of it, but it was so comfy.
Yeah.
My legs fit perfectly in the seat. I could
But you know,
elevate them.
yes, it's not the first time you've done business class, but it's the first time as an adult that you've technically been like awarded or like purchased a business class ticket. There's a difference.
No, I think
I felt a difference.
mine was a few years ago.
Oh my
so
God.
I was
But like
adultish.
the first time I paid for a business class ticket, and that
Mhm.
felt really nice, even though I paid 500 rupees for it. Yeah.
Can't complain. And then
And Natasha, oh my God, splurged so much on that flight in a sense that like
I don't know anything.
she loves space. So
Oh, yeah.
and she so explored every cavity of the space that was allocated to
So
her.
much so that I dropped my sanitizer.
Yeah, I lost it.
I was sanitizer-less.
She kept her phone between the two seats in front of her. She kept her legs between the two seats in front of her. Like it was crazy. Like
What else are you supposed to
she
do?
really maximized the usage of that seat.
I'm made for business.
That's what she said afterwards.
I think I only just really enjoyed it because of the amount of leg space we had.
Yeah.
And the
Kept
fact
on
that
playing with the footstool.
yeah, I love the footstool. I need those things in my life always. And the fact that they gave me a blanket without doing like Rona Dhona.
Yeah, which you
'Cause
stole.
everybody, yeah, I stole it, whatever. You need a blanket on the plane, and fucking Indigo should learn. And yeah, and we slept well.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why I really appreciated Binless class. Anyway, we landed Bangalore, landed in Bangalore, T2, nice airport they've built.
Mm.
And then
With nothing in it.
Nothing in it. Then we went to a hotel. Okay. And and like we reached early. So they were like taking time to check us in, which we were fine.
Yeah, we were
with.
expecting to like
We weren't
wait.
expecting. We were just like, let's just leave our bags here and we'll get out and get grab a bite and stuff. And then we did that. So we went to Rameshwaram Cafe. Amazing food. For Bangalore locals, it's not amazing because they were like, there are better things. But I'm from Delhi, man.
Yeah.
And for us,
Yeah.
anything is good. Even Udupi is no. Even
Karnataka.
A to B is good,
What is
but
it?
we don't go to A to B. It's some crappy dosa place, like South Indian place in Bangalore.
I thought you were comparing it to a Delhi place.
Oh no.
What's the best Delhi?
Karnataka
cafe.
Yeah.
I like the Karnataka Bhavan wala.
I haven't been there ever. Are you
Food
okay?
corner,
Like,
Karnataka food corner.
are your eyes sweating?
Yeah, I'm having. It's very hot today.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm from Delhi and I love Rameshwaram Cafe.
Delhi ki hu.
Delhi se hu. I winked again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Archit, talk about your first experience at Rameshwaram.
So Rameshwaram was great. I think it was by far one of the best like South Indian meals, or at least dosa, idli meals that I've had. Very very like simple, sweet, like no fuss, no musts. Just good simple food.
Mhm.
I loved the dahi vada with the fried bundi. It was like
And
double
really
fried in
spicy.
chili oil,
Yeah.
and like they had raw garlic just like with the shell,
Mhm.
with the peel on, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that it was well thought out. But yeah, good food. Surprised that like most people are like pure Bangaloreans, and people from the south itself, they are very like against it. I think for them it's like the Haldirams of North India. So fair, but like would I eat it again? Yes. Did I eat it twice already? Yes. So yeah, that was definitely there. So when we were having the Rameshwaram, we reached by like 12. By like 3 we were like done with our meal, and then I got these like frantic calls from the hotel, and they were like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm out eating
Do
food."
you think they thought that we got lost?
No,
in
no,
Bangalore?
because I mean, not that. I think that they thought that we got lost in their property because they told us,
they were
"Oh,
like,
we have 20
it's a
acres."
22-acre property.
Yeah.
Please go explore.
Explore. So
And we were like, no. Are you feeding us Rameshwaram?
भूख लग रही है, हम जाएंगे ऐसे बाहर. So we तो went. We were like, okay, we'll come. We didn't really have a plan for that
Yeah.
day. And they're like, where are you? Like, we're trying to find you. And I was like, I'm not there. I can come. They're like, oh yeah. Please come soon. We have triple upgraded you. I was like, oh, like cool. And like I didn't understand why did it that. So I told
Yeah.
Natasha that. She's like, someone saw your Instagram. I was like, no way, man. That's not
Fucking
possible.
fame!
Yeah, and then we reached and they had like this like handwritten letter from like the vice president of the hotel or the company or whatever. And
our room, I mean, it wasn't an amazing room, but I
Yeah.
think that's just like their rooms are like that.
Yeah.
Like we've been to better Taj properties.
yeah, but like they
But-
had it was a really nice room.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a room. They had like a nice like living room area and
Yeah.
stuff, and then they had a balcony and they had a second bathroom,
They had 2 bathrooms.
which we really used actually.
Yeah.
So it was like really great, and
Yeah.
the property was really pretty. We stayed at Taj West End, in case we didn't mention that earlier. I don't think we did, and it was like being in Goa.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It was like Photo Guara, but like not near the sea, like more
Yeah,
towards
and
like,
more
the,
greenery.
Yeah, more greenery. And
It
like
was really
crazy
nice.
beauty, like
Yeah.
crazy different kind of plants. You don't really see everything. Even like the smallest of flowers, they're not like daisy. They're
Yeah.
like some like crazy variant of a
Yeah,
daisy.
it was
and
really
it was
nice.
Beautiful.
I took a work call from the balcony, and then all the plants were like, all the trees and plants were behind me, and one of my colleagues was like, I love your background. I was like, it's not a background, buddy. Come to India. It's reality over here. because everybody puts those virtual
Yeah, yeah,
backgrounds.
yeah.
I was like, भैया जी, आप थोड़ा दिल्ली घूमने,
Bangalore.
इंडिया घूमने आइए, आपको दिखेगा. Anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
So we did that, and then
Yeah.
let's just talk about like quickly because you have a call in like 10 minutes. Do you want to just talk about like your favorite food places that we went to this time?
Sure. But I want to talk about IKEA.
When do we talk about IKEA after that?
Okay, so Rameshwaram, duh.
Ah,
It needs
duh.
to fucking come and open in my house. And only I will eat it.
Okay.
So that the quality doesn't go down. Because if they come to Delhi and they have to serve so many people, the quality is gonna like drop. Anyway, so that was really good. And then there's this place called Kapa Chaka Kandari, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong.
It was really good.
I had gone last time, when I was in Bangalore last time, I had gone then as well to eat the food, but I had been really sick at the time. It was when I lost my voice and couldn't do the podcast for 2 weeks. And so I couldn't really eat much because the food was spicy and it was hurting me. So last time I just had like fairly plain rice and they gave me a lot of warm water. And I had that like pineapple relish. This time, I went all out.
We did it crazy. We had a full thali.
It wasn't a full thali, it was small portions. But
it was a full thali,
it was
no?
a thali.
Yeah, we bought a thali and it had small portions, but it was a thali. And
Which we shared.
Which we shared, yes. And with that, we had a fucking crab and like half a kilo crab. And I have always been of the person, like, I've always thought that, you know, while seafood is great in parts of the country where seafood is provided, and mostly that's in the south, typically the spices as well as the marinades are so strong that they kind of kill the seafood flavor. It's just like meat and flavor. And I'm never a big fan of places who do that, and I'm apologizing because I don't know if that's your culture or your cuisine, but I just don't enjoy that too much. And when I ate the same thing in Chennai, it was just like, it didn't taste like crab anymore. But this place was so good because they basically like steam the crab separately and then they just like place it in to the gravy, and they have a really flavorsome gravy. So you basically get best of both worlds. You get this like crazy good gravy, lots of texture, and then you get this crab that you have to like break and kill, and it hurts you. Like I actually got cut by the crab, dead one for that matter. And that was actually just a really flavorsome meal. So definitely go to Kapachaka Khandari if you...
And get the cloud pudding.
Get the cloud pudding.
I didn't like it though.
I didn't like it. It was an acquired taste, but I appreciate...
I'll tell you the problem with Archit. He doesn't like textureless food.
Yeah.
And this was like just a straight up panna cotta, nothing.
Yeah, but it was a panna cotta, which was like a coconut panna cotta, but like... If you visualize,
like real coconut.
If you visualize it, it tastes like the malai and the water of a coconut as a whole.
Which is a genius thing.
Which is great. Yeah. So that was really good. And then for drinks, we went to Toast and Tonic, which was actually again a great place. It's run by Olive, so it kind of has a little bit of like a clout. I've been to the one in Bombay. We went to the one in Bangalore. Great place. Definitely go if you want good drinks. One of the only few places where they have this like giant like drink wall, and the bartenders actually go to the drink wall and pick up the drink from there and pour it.
It
so rarely happens anywhere else because everywhere else it's a showpiece. And I'm like, bhaiya, isme pani dal ke rakha hai, kya fayda? So that was really cool. What else?
And I guess the drinks at Lupa were also good. The food was not. Yeah,
food was pretty average, but Lupa is a really impressive place. You should go there. I think the food will improve because it is fairly new.
I would suggest you go in the day.
Yeah.
I think you can enjoy the aesthetic and the decor of the place a lot more in the day, because at night it's just loud and you can't see anything. What I didn't like about it was just that it's trying to be this like very fancy, we have really nice food kind of place, and like everything is all the prices are across whatever. What's it called?
Exorbitant?
No, something roof, something the roof.
Yeah.
Across the roof?
No.
Anything,
through the roof.
Through the roof, all prices are through the roof and whatever. But then it doesn't stop people from coming and spending their money.
Yeah.
people who don't necessarily understand the food.
Yeah.
People who don't necessarily understand, and I think Lupa also doesn't understand this, is that you don't need to have party music at every restaurant. It can be nicer. You can create that like experience, that niche for yourself, and they aren't doing that right now. So yeah, hopefully it gets better.
Yeah. I think there's also just a disconnect because the interiors and exteriors of that restaurant are very like upper class or like very refined.
Very refined.
Very refined.
That's why
like,
I'm saying.
You know, like you would expect people to come in a dress code over there.
Yeah.
But these Christites with tech money and VC money. But like the way that they're like showcasing the music and the kind of people that are going, it's very young and there's a disconnect. It's like entire socialism.
There was a table next to us with like 10, 12 kids.
Yeah.
And I say kids because they look like kids. And
22, 23.
They were just getting like Jaeger bomb after Jaeger bomb. And I was like, firstly, where are you getting so much money? Secondly, why are you ruining the aesthetic of this place? Third, like, can you pronounce half the things on this menu? Probably not. Fourth,
that's you're gonna get cancelled.
Whatever. This is me. This is who I am.
Okay.
Fourth, Lupa. Stop playing this shitty music from 2008. Like, enough.
Alright, enough about Lupa. So that was the other place. We did go to a bunch of other places as well, but maybe we'll do more about some other time. We want to talk about IKEA.
IKEA! So as you all know, we're doing up our house. We're super excited. We wanted to go to IKEA because we thought that there was a lot of stuff. And we, being me, I feel.
Yeah, no, we both thought
Organizer that.
Yeah.
There was just a lot of like ways to like just have a well organized home is why we wanted to go, and we had a few things on our like list of things we wanted to buy, and then of course like being there and seeing things, we picked up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It's very far from the main city. We were living in the race course area. IKEA is in Nagasandra, if I'm saying that correctly. We decided, and my favorite thing about being in Bangalore is the ability to walk in the city and the ability to take autos around the city because the weather is manageable and everything, right? So, in true Natasha and Bangalore sense, I was like, let's take an auto and go. And Archit was like, okay. And we took an auto and it took us like 1 hour to get there. It was so long.
Even the auto guy felt bad for us.
Yeah, even the auto guy was like, are these people okay? Like,
yeah, but also funnily enough, it's like very well connected with the metro. So we came back by the metro. We did get lost there, but that's a different story.
That's a like Delhiites and Bangalore story, nothing else.
But like in IKEA, what was really cool, or at least what was interesting, was the way that it was laid out. It is definitely not a place where you can very naturally figure out how to like go about. So here are some tips, right? First, wherever you go to their showroom first, which is usually on the top floor of their
which they'll automatically send you to.
Yeah, they'll naturally send you there. Pick up a sheet, like a pamphlet which has a grid along with a pencil and an inch tape, so you can measure things as well as note down the things that you like. Once you've done that, you will go to the floor below where you will actually select things that you have found upstairs, because upstairs is a showroom, so everything is basically modeled into a room. So they basically want you to see what it would look like.
You can't just pick things up there.
Yeah, they're all like fastened down. Natasha, the first thing she saw was this chopping board. She's like, I want to eat it. And she couldn't move it. And I was like, it's stuck. And she's like, you didn't tell me that. And I was like, but it's stuck. Like, it's
okay,
there.
But you know what? They did not be to like tape down those baskets because I need to see sizes.
Anyway,
and stuff.
so that happened, and then you go down, you pick up these things. Remember, if you are going there, I highly recommend you self pick up things as compared to
what we did.
Because what we did was that we wrote it all down, then we went down and we were confused as hell why this is there. But we were able to pick up more things, like look at other things.
We picked up a few small things.
Yeah, and then we went to their warehouse, which is just like a huge warehouse with like stacks and stacks of things, and we just like walked past it. we took a real video.
Also, there was nobody there to help. To explain. I think that's the problem. It's also because it's still new to Bangalore and new to India probably as well. The staff is not well equipped to explain things to the customers. and the customers
Are duds like us.
are duds like us who
Yeah.
haven't been before and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? So like I think that little bit of explanation needs to be worked on, but now that you're listening to this, you
Yeah.
will probably know it.
So then you go, and then what we had to do was we had to build a work order, which would then be given to collection, which is actually what we should have done already, which is like put all the things in our bags and trolleys. But we didn't do that, so we had to pay 79 rupees extra, which is totally fine.
Which is nothing.
And you were like, yeah, please
We
take
thought-
more.
when he told us 79, I thought it was 79
Per
item.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, no thank you.
Yeah.
But it was just 79 rupees in total, which
Yeah.
is so sweet of India.
Yeah, but then
And
the
I feel-
collection is a funny thing. They take over an hour to do all your collections, and they build
It's
a cart for
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
And you have to physically take that cart to just from one side of the room to the other side of the room, where
And
you can do outstation
shipping.
which is what we really went there for, was like the fact that we could ship it back.
Yeah.
Shipping is really, really cost economical. So definitely, if you're in one of these cities, Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, or Hyderabad, think about IKEA as a great shopping destination. Just don't be stupid like us. Be smarter.
But it was totally worth
It was
going to
definitely worth
Bangalore
it,
and
yeah.
looking.
6 hours we spent.
Little bit of
Yeah.
tidbit from me is when you finish the warehouse, before you go down to the place where you can actually pick things up, they've built a bloody kitchen food area.
Food court, yeah.
Food court. Do not be fooled. Do not enter that place. The food is awful.
Yeah.
It wastes a lot of your time, which
Yeah.
is the main thing actually. Like, forget the food being awful. Like, I wish we just hadn't wasted an hour
Yeah.
sitting there eating average food when we could have just been faster with our
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
And they've just strategically placed that like food, what's it called, court
Yeah.
over there.
We
And,
spent like 45 minutes
and
there.
I'm
We shouldn't
just,
have done that.
it's just so disappointing when all these global companies come to India. They're like, let's make food more palatable for Indians. Let's put dal makhani and let's put butter paneer and everything. Just stop it. Okay, Indians, stop asking for it, and brands stop doing it.
Yeah, like Indianizing some amount of it. Like most of the Indianization
Like
is a
little
pain.
bit is okay,
Yeah.
but like just stop it.
Anyway, so that wasn't that great, but they do have sparkling drinks. They have a pear sparkling
Yeah,
drink.
you can pay
which is
like
very nice.
you can pay like what again? It's like $80 or something for a coffee or a cold drink or whatever, and then you just have unlimited refills.
Yeah.
Like, we had the time of our lives.
Yeah.
I kept getting shot of espresso and pear sparkling water. I just got a lot of like Diet Coke,
Yeah.
which was like a cherry.
Yeah, it was
Cherry
different,
Coke.
but I didn't mind it. It was tasty.
It was tasty, but
Yeah.
it was very different from what we're used to. But
So
yeah.
so that
It was a fun
it
experience.
was a great experience. Definitely do it. I think it was. It's one of those things that like I feel like if I go to another city, I may still go to an IKEA.
I feel like if it comes to Delhi, I will be going very often.
Yeah.
I'll be out of control.
For sure, yeah. But and overall, we didn't end up spending a whole lot of money. Natasha
Yeah.
was expecting us to spend over ₹100,000. We spent close to 30K
Yeah.
plus shipping.
I
so
also-
that was pretty good.
We also, both of us got really tired in the middle of it, and you could just see it on our faces, and we could sense each other's energies being low. And then suddenly, Archit has like this bolt of energy through him, and he wanted to see everything and buy everything. And I was like, oh my god, it's like a kid on sugar, and he had like a full sugar high
Yeah.
with his energy, and we'd just entered the kitchen section.
Yeah. Oh.
He was like going mad.
I'm so excited for our induction.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
We won't tell anyone right now.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. We did a lot of fun stuff.
And then of course we attended the wedding, and now I'm really rushing this because I have a call to jump onto. But it was just so sweet. It was really simple, very like non-traditional,
Yeah.
but like still had traditional bits in it. And
And like surprisingly good mix of like friends and family. Like
yeah.
there was enough like focus given to the friends as
Yeah.
much and the due amount of focus given to the family, which I thought was really, really sweet.
yeah.
It was really well done. It rained through one of their whole like events,
Yeah.
and surprisingly, it wasn't as stressful as we
'Cause-
thought it would have
yeah.
been.
And now I'm stressed about what was gonna happen. on our
Yeah,
wedding.
I am a little stressed about it.
Because we
too.
only have outdoor venues.
But that
But-
being said, yeah, we're just really happy. And Ria and Peter, like, congratulations. You've done the most difficult thing, which is
and
to
Pooja
physically...
auntie, if you're watching
And
us
Pooja
or
auntie.
listening to us,
and,
hi.
and Raj uncle. And, thank you for allowing us to be a part of that experience. We look forward to you guys being at our wedding.
Yeah.
And yeah, best of luck. You've done the most difficult part, which is to actually get
married.
You're already doing the rest of the things, and
Yeah.
we're so happy to have been a part of it, and so happy for you.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
don't want to say anything, I'll cry again.
Okay. Yeah, she cried the first day. Like, first speech, she was like bawling. Like, doesn't know any of these people, none of that. And she's like,
I just love. I've said this before.
And no one has, even the mother wasn't crying. And Natasha was just like bawling. And I got drunk by then.
I
so-
was on my period actually.
Sure, let's blame it on that when it's convenient. Alright.
Okay, hope you enjoyed our weird
Super
energies
fast,
today.
energetic.
Oof, I was just
episode.
screaming, I feel.
Yeah, like, so glad. Editing this would be so easy.
Whatever.
But yeah, see you on the next episode. Bye.
When you have touched me, yeah. Oh, take me back to the night we met. That's the beat. Samjha?
See, I was in the choir and I was just put in the back.
You were a bad singer.
I was hopeless.
How come they put you in the choir?
Because nothing else, no, I couldn't do the dance, I couldn't
couldn't
do
sing
the
either.
acting, so it was just like lowest denominator.
You couldn't
of skill.
sing though.
I'm telling you, you're not dating someone, you're not marrying someone who was cool in school. 'Cause they didn't do home science as form evening. If they had live pasta classes as form evening, then I would be better. More. Yeah.
Fuck. I'm so sorry.
तो खड़े होने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? खड़े हो जाता? Oh. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in it. I'm gonna put so much. This video is gonna be insane. There's gonna be song. There's gonna be. Well, Diet Coke dinner.
What's your problem?
Ready? Action. 3, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Can you stop doing that? I wanted to start this time.